Thank you for tuning in to Informed in 5. Our guest, Angela Singletary, will be talking about dwarfism awareness. Angela is a certified life coach and a certified nutritionist. She graduated from Tulane University with a bachelor's degree in health and wellness and is the owner of Purpose by Ange, where she helps her clients achieve wellness, mind, body, and soul. Angela believes that it is her life's destiny to guide and support others as they grow and become their best versions of themselves. Thank you for joining us, Angela.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful for this opportunity to just talk a little bit about dwarfism awareness. I am Angela Singletary. I am a single mom of 3, and I have achondroplasia dwarfism. Dwarfism is really just short stature, and there are over 400 kinds of dwarfism around the world. Achondroplasia is the most common. And I just wanted to share just some kind of quick tips on dwarfism. Quick pieces of information is probably a better descriptor. First and foremost, how should you refer to someone who has dwarfism? Of course, their name is ideal, but when you're needing to speak specifically to their condition, you can refer to them as a little person or as a person with dwarfism or a dwarf. Different people have different preferences, but those 3 are the most common and commonly accepted. It is definitely never okay to use what we like to say is the M word, which is midget. Midget is a negative term, often said unintentionally to be negative, but we're trying to spread awareness that that word is not a good word. It has roots in Barnum and Bailey's circus, the sideshow freaks, and that sort of thing. So we're trying very hard to get rid of that word across the board. So little person, person with dwarfism, etc. is ideal. Some other things are, that I always like to encourage parents who have children to ask questions and to educate their children, because often kids are just naturally curious. They just want to know, and they see someone like me, especially if I'm with my kids, and they're confused. They're like, I don't really get it, because adults are supposed to be tall, and I know you're an adult, but you're not tall. And it can be embarrassing for some parents when the kids are pointing and asking questions. But I want to assure the parents that the majority of us completely understand that kids are kids, and it is more ideal to tell or encourage the child to ask questions in a polite way, obviously, rather than shy them away and try to shush them. It has a different implication when you're shushing it. It implies that there's something wrong, whereas when you're able to open that line of communication, you answer the questions for the child has a better understanding. And it's always neat to me when kids, they ask, typically my answer is, well, that's the way God made me. And then after that, if there's a little bit more, then I'll just kind of explain like the differences between you. Like, you have dark hair, I have light hair. And usually that's all it takes. And then the kid is fine and not making a scene because mom wouldn't stop to, or dad wouldn't stop to ask questions. So that's something else that I like to encourage regarding dwarfism awareness. And, another thing is just the general rules that kind of seem common sense to most people, but aren't. Don't take our picture in public, please. Don't pat us on the head. Don't pick us up. We are small. I appreciate the you're so cute. I understand that's intended to be a compliment, but try not to patronize too much. I realize that majority of people have not had the opportunity to know a little person or meet a little person. It is a rare condition. So curiosity is definitely normal, but I think that those kind of key points can really make for a better life for us as little people. We definitely deal with a lot of staring and pointing and laughing and that sort of thing. And it can be frustrating day to day. So I'm hoping that with a little bit more education, a little bit more knowledge and understanding of the generalities, then those kinds of things can start to dwindle down, and maybe my girls won't have as much of an issue with it as I have in the next generation. um, yeah, so that's really kind of the gist of the core dwarfism awareness points that I would like to make. We're normal people, and we can do most anything. I actually have done a series of interviews with other little people that I have the opportunity to be friends with, and just to kind of show that there's different types of dwarfism, but that we all have our own talents, our own skills, our own abilities, our own personalities, obviously. And so those are posted on my Purpose by Ange business page on Facebook. So if anybody is curious, you can hop over there and see those. And that goes into a lot of depth of different things. Had my best friend interview me, I interviewed my best friend to kind of see her perspective. So those videos are over there. And then, that page also houses my business, which is Purpose by Ange. I have a passion for whole wellness, mind, body, and soul. And I really love helping people find that balance. It's not just about what you eat. It's not just about exercising. It's about everything. And I enjoy that a lot. And so that page is kind of my main page for that. And then I also have a website at www.purposebyange.com. That's really it, Brittany. I'm so appreciative of this opportunity to just share just a little bit about dwarfism awareness. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I am an open book. I really am. And I'm happy to answer any and everything that you have.
Thank you so much for joining us, and you're amazing. And thank you for sharing all of that wonderful information. Have a great day.
You too.